Are you wanting to start a print-on-demand company with literally $0? Well, I was wondering if that was possible, and so I went and did a bunch of research to find out if you could actually start a print-on-demand business and start making sales when you literally have $0. So in this video, I'm going to give you a ton of tools and resources and really uncover if you can start a print-on-demand business with $0 and start getting sales. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're brand new here and we don't know each other, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Kerry. I'm the founder of Shirt School, and I created this channel to bring you the best strategies, secrets, and hacks to grow your online t-shirt, apparel, or print-on-demand business. I'm making this video today because I get the question a lot, how do I launch when I have very little money? Or how do I build a store or build a print-on-demand business when I really don't have any money to get started? I think there's a misconception out there that you need a lot of money to get started, or you need money to put into like advertising, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all that kind of stuff. And so I want to debunk that today because I really believe that you can go get sales and actually make profits and have virtually no risk without having a bunch of money in the bank. So I'm going to give you a ton of resources. I'm going to talk you through really the method that I would take if I had zero money, I needed to get some income, start an online business, and how I would go about getting sales and making profits. The first thing you're going to need when starting a print-on-demand business is an e-commerce platform. Now, I highly recommend Shopify. Shopify is the best. They've got over 1.7 million businesses on their platform. They're the best by far. They're $29 per month. Now, if you're starting with zero money, there are other platforms to be able to start doing print on demand with $0. You might look at something like Spring, which is formerly Teespring. You can actually build a store on there for nothing, and they only take a little cut of the sales you actually make from the print on demand and all that kind of stuff. Or you can also use a full-fledged platform like Launchcart. Now, I'll leave links to everything down in the description, but Launchcart is completely free. And again, they just take a little cut when you make sales. So you can start up, build an entire store, and Launchcart's a really good option if you're wanting to start with $0. The second thing you're gonna need is a domain, and we're talking about like .com or whatever it may be. Now, this is the one thing on the list that I think you're gonna have to spend money on. Now, there are certain domains you can buy for $2, $3, I mean, very inexpensively. If you're wanting to get a .com, you might need to spend a little bit more, maybe $6, $10, or $15 at the most. But this is really the one thing I think you can't really get by without. Now, you can build a store without a custom domain. You can use the myshopify.com or whatever the domain that your e-commerce platform gives you. That does look pretty unprofessional. It's going to be a little bit harder to sell if you don't have a custom domain. So I would highly recommend that you invest in a custom domain, spend the $3 to $15 that you need and get that domain. The next thing you'll need is an email marketing platform. Now, what you might be thinking is, I don't need email marketing. Now, in theory, you don't need email marketing to get started, but I would highly recommend that you have it. It's a great tool. It's a great skill to learn, and it's one of the most profitable ways to market even in 2021. And the good news is there are a lot of platforms like MailChimp or Klaviyo that you can use that are completely free to start. So you can start up your account, start getting sales, and start building up your list without actually spending any money. And recently, Shopify has even launched their Shopify email platform you can use inside your Shopify account, again, free up to a certain limit. And so there are lots of email marketing platforms that are free to start. So you might as well get that installed, start building your list, and actually start making some sales from email right away. Now, when you're starting out and pretty much any platform you go with, you're gonna need a print-on-demand provider. If you're using Shopify, again, that's our e-commerce platform of choice. There's over 300 print-on-demand providers. And if you go into the Shopify App Store, apps.shopify.com, you can search for print-on-demand and you're gonna see like 340 plus print-on-demand providers. Now, 90% of these are going to be completely free or have a free plan. So I'd recommend starting with a free plan. Obviously don't start with one of the premium plans if you don't have any money. There are a ton of options. Some of the ones that we really like here at Shirt School, we like SPOD, T-Launch, there's Tscape, Printify. There are lots of good options. And even here on the channel, if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see a ton of reviews that we've done of different print-on-demand providers. Some really good, some not so good, but you can actually see the quality comparisons. So that's a great resource for you to check out and find the right print-on-demand provider for you. And the hoodie I'm wearing, I've showed before, this is from Appleek. Appleek did custom embroidery with my name on it, this really cool camo hoodie, and it's also got some custom tags on it. On the hood here, it's got a custom tag with my name on it, and it's got a custom tag in the back. So there are a lot of things that you can do with print on demand, but this print on demand should not cost you any money until you actually start making sales. And at that point, you can take the money from the profits you're making and pay the print on demand provider, so it won't cost you anything. Next up, you might need some apps. Now I'm gonna tell you about a couple different apps that are completely free. And again, we've got a video on our channel of the top free Shopify apps, and I didn't do any apps that are like have paid options. They're actually completely free. But these are a couple basic apps, especially for Shopify, that I would recommend that you have that are completely free. Get the product reviews app. That way you can get testimonials, put reviews in your store. This will greatly improve your chances of having success. And this is a completely free app. A couple other ones which will help you put upsells into your store for free. One is called Free Shipping Bar. This app allows you to put a bar at the top of your Shopify store that will incentivize your customers to spend more money to earn free shipping. And the other one, which I'm always shocked that it's free, is called Upcart In-Cart Upsell. This is a way to put a upsell offer in the cart embedded on your website, so it's not intrusive like a pop-up upsell, but it's really effective and it's completely free, and it has a lot of customizable options for different products and different offers. So these are a couple great free apps, don't cost you anything to put in your store, that I'd highly recommend. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, would you do me a favor, just hit that like button. What that does is it tells YouTube that this is a really good video, and then they'll push it out to more people. So the more likes we get, the more this video is shown to more people, so it really helps us out. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We put out new videos every single Tuesday, and you hit that bell icon and you can get notified whenever a new video launches so you don't miss it. Back to the video. Next up, you're going to need some designs. If you're gonna do print on demand, you're gonna need some designs, right? You need some designs to put on your products. If you're doing t-shirts or whatever you're doing, you're gonna need some actual art to put on those products. And let me tell you about a few completely free resources to do that. The first one is called Photopea. If you go to photopea.com, and I'll show it on the screen here, it's an online Photoshop clone. It's completely free and it is identical to Photoshop. So this is a really great way to use something like Photoshop to do your designs, but it's free. Another free resource, free software is called GIMP, basically an Adobe Illustrator clone, and it's completely free. And so this is another software that you can use where you don't have to pay for Illustrator or Photoshop. One more resource I want to give you is called, it's from Merch Titans. They're a company that does a lot of like Amazon stuff. Feel free to check them out. I don't know anything about their software, but they have this great free design tool that has a lot of built-in things, built-in fonts, built-in tools that you can use to actually design t-shirts and print on demand products. And you can just download it straight to a PNG. Again, this tool is completely free. Now there are some paid tools that are very inexpensive, tools like Canva or Placeit. These are great tools that we recommend, but if you're looking for completely free, those are three options. The Merch Titans tool, Photopea, and GIMP are all good options to get started. Now, in addition, you can use the designer inside your print-on-demand provider. Not all print-on-demand apps have this, but a lot of them do. I would say most of them do. They're gonna have free icons and free clip art and free fonts to actually design your own products, do your own designs inside the print-on-demand app. So that's another way you can get started with your own custom designs without spending any money. Lastly, you're gonna need to market your business. You're gonna need to actually start getting some sales. And here's how I would go about doing that organically without spending any money. I would start with Facebook and Instagram. Those are gonna be the biggest platforms. They're gonna be the most conducive to sales and getting sales. So I would start there, create a free Facebook page and create a free Instagram account. You're gonna spend most of your time on Instagram. What I would recommend from a content perspective is putting out content that your ideal customer and your niche likes to see. So funny content, inspirational content, not sales content, but you're actually putting out things that your customers like to see that will get them engaged with your account. and just get followers and just build that up. The next thing I would do is I would start sending DMs to people that are engaging with your content as you're building it up. And you can offer them discount codes. You can just start to build a relationship with them and then offer them some product. But ideally, you want to get these people engaged with your page and then DM them and start making offers to them to come and buy your stuff. Additionally, you can go out to other Instagram pages that are within your niche and you can start connecting with people on those pages. Now, if you do that enough, people will start to come back and like your Instagram page and they'll start to respond to your messages. Now, you're gonna have to do a pretty high volume of this, but it's completely free, right? There's nothing to it. You don't have to pay for it. So if you're not wanting to put any money into advertising, this, I believe, is the best way to start getting sales. It's really just going out and, number one, putting out content that people think is funny or inspirational or whatever, what have you. It causes emotion or gets people excited. And then also building relationships with people, DMing, commenting, liking, and engaging with your new community and really building that up, and then offering your products for them to buy. Now you might be saying, Kerry, does that really work? And I will tell you, we have students that have built their businesses to more than $20,000 per month using this one marketing strategy. So when you get your store up, you've got a decent store, you've got some designs, you got a few apps installed, and you just use this one organic strategy that I've told you about today, you can easily build your business to 5, 10, or even 20K per month and more if you do it consistently. And that is the key, that you've got to be consistent each and every day of putting out content and making new connections, and you will have success. Hey, if you're needing some help getting your Shopify store up and built, or maybe you're feeling scatterbrained and you don't know what to work on next, we have a free Shopify store build cheat sheet that I want to give you for free. So if you just head over to shirtschool.com/cheat sheet, you can put in your first name and email, and we'll give you a 13-step cheat sheet. Not only does it walk you through the 13 steps that you need to complete before launching your Shopify store, but it also tells you what tools and apps we recommend here at Shirt School so you can have the most productivity, the most sales, and the most success with your new Shopify store. So go over to shirtschool.com/cheat sheet, get that for free, and we'll see you next week.